Okay, hi guys, and welcome to my reaction. Now I have a bunch of games you're gonna see on the side that I'm predicting. Also, my thing doesn't seem to zoom in because my chat isn't loading in. Ah well, I guess make do with what you got. 3, 2, 1. What's my resolution? 1080p 60. Well, this is what I signed up for. Partner showcase. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's that Orbitals game. Huh. So it's in. Oh yeah, this was at Game Awards. It really just looks like split fiction without the split. So just fiction. Okay, cool. This looks like an overview trailer. Open doors. You know, expected solutions to puzzles. I'm surprised game shares use this much, considering we don't use the game as much. To be fair, this is one of those games where we already have the frame pass system, so just use it. Oh, cool, summer. Gotta get a pencil. Okay. Okay. Ace Attorney. Do you care? I don't.
Girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning.
Housewife.
Teams involved is
How
a natural
weird.
part of the
I
investigation,
know.
but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the
Oh, you can't
story
skip it.
connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago.
Just forever.
Paranormal Site, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch, February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today. on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, it started, but I don't care.
For world glory,
Looks like better Mario Strikers.
Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters, representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes. Newly added
What was this
special
releasing?
moves that give passes, blocks, some boosts. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory. Gear up for sensational soccer action when Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighter
26.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Rhythm Heaven, please.
A life or death fight for survival begins.
If it's not Resident Evil, what is it?
It's a normal day until a cave-in.
I can see the head looking a bit weird.
As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse.
This is looking like a big
If you're found by a
stinky.
Xeno, it's game over.
I feel like this.
Fighting is not an option.
What is
So
this?
quick thinking
Those
and
Mary
decision
Jane missions from
making are
Spider-Man?
vital to your survival.
It just feels like those
Analyze your
missions.
patterns and find the best
I don't
route
like
to
those.
make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments. Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is
Just
key
use
to
an
making it
idea.
out alive.
Well, I'm starting to think my
Survive.
predicting a single AAA game is a bit unlikely.
Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later
So, like,
today.
less than a
on
week.
Nintendo eShop. Awaken your Viking spirit.
Please be good. Please be good.
Battle, build, and conquer in this
Okay,
massive
Valheim.
survival game.
Last time I checked, that was an actual video game.
Go about it is entirely up to you. Start by gathering materials around the woods.
I first thought it was Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but
and arrows
I was like,
to
nah,
hunt wildlife and prepare
well,
meals.
this is good. It's a
With an axe,
video
you
game.
chop trees to build a house.
Boy, does that look stinky.
Don't get hit by falling trees.
Wait, right. It's 1080p. Right? What is this recording?
Build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality.
Why does it look like a mega wonk?
And once you build a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands and create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together.
So,
Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
not Switch 1.
Find your way forward in these games.
Okay, what is it?
Return to the Kingdom of Hallownest and fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D action-adventure platformer. Now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2.
Bruh.
Equip charms.
Silk Song
enhance your
vs.
ability,
Hollow Knight vs.
and
Silk
deal
Song.
magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a
I
world
wonder
of
if people
insects
will not
and
play this as much
humans
considering we just got Silk Song.
Hollow Knight. Nintendo Switch 2 edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition for free with the upgrade path.
Well, okay.
eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players,
Down was up.
and compete in
This is
tournaments
down.
around the globe
Hill.
in tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game.
No game share.
Experience the excitement of soccer
Super.
and aim to
Alpine
be the
looks pretty
best in the
good.
world when
As it gets thin.
eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
Okay.
Travel through 4
Elliot.
ages in a brand new HD 2D
I
action
was
RPG.
wondering if this game would come,
Explore
actually.
the age of safekeeping.
I wasn't
the
betting
hero
on it,
Elliot
kind of
and
thing,
time.
but
The
I
age
thought it
of
might come.
Reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You
okay.
can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot.
I expected
the
it to come out in
Millennium
June,
Tales,
actually.
launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, June 18th. Have a blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide. The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as game share support.
Cool. Hey, this is the down left end, right?
Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today. The unknown journey continues.
Let's go!
The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. July. In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the
Yeah,
vast
that
world.
looks...
Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy, or other modes of transportation.
Good.
Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy.
Oh my god.
If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function.
But
to
why am
make
I getting so
combat
excited about the game already being announced?
You'll also find
Well, yeah,
various
because the
activities
last-
scattered across
well,
the world.
Last
allowing
big
you to take
game,
a break
really,
from
actually.
the action. And as
But
you
because
interact with your
when you
allies,
start off with 4 games you want to guess about, and then your last game was a collection of old Bombermans,
what
it's not
fate
exactly
awaits Cloud and his
the
crew
highest
in their
quality, I
pursuit
guess.
of Sephiroth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 3rd.
Cool.
Pre-orders begin later today
That's when
on
we should
Nintendo
Xbox.
eShop.
Very cool. I mean, I don't have Xbox, I don't know why it sounds like that. But... Quagmire.
While investigating a lunar research station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Yeah.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them. These bots have near impenetrable armor.
I think I can help.
But with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that? By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away. Depending on the nodes you pass through, You can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Anyways, I mean, I hope we get Onimusha, but
What truth
another Capcom game will
lie in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol initiate.
Yeah, baby. We did it. This is how we say, good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey? Fragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th.
I didn't know it was April
A demo
23rd.
will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
They already said that, but I mean, good.
We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with the unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines.
What?
Journey to the Lost Lands.
Dead EA game.
Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action
Oh.
shooter.
Turok. That
To
was
stop
coming
an
out.
alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures.
I don't think
in
it was
brutal
supposed to. It
combat.
was announced for Switch 2 yet, so of course, but
Swap between first person and
Assassin's
third person
Creed Mirage
perspectives.
makes more
Shoot
sense.
foolish weapons, melee attacks,
Borderlands,
and
anything.
special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks to gain a greater edge in combat.
Oh yeah, the older Turoks were N64 big exclusive console later. I guess it's trying to come a bit full circle.
Ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
Cool.
Uncover the truth of Xanadu.
Shows in the Sky second chapter.
In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital,
Oh.
another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free.
Why do I guess?
A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirosaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone
Oh,
your
it's a
abilities and
Metroidvania
reshape
game.
the terrain to expand the range of your exploration.
I was expecting the choice in the Sky
Take on
game.
dangerous
Not
enemies
RPG
in
anything.
3D action RPG combat. Use your
can
powers
say
to
RPG.
overcome foes.
Your Metroidvania. Or 3D boss fights for reasons.
Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats
Card game?
and spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins. Discover
For the
the
fifth
truth
time.
when
This minute. I guess 10 minutes.
Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer.
Cool.
Check out these anime-style games.
Animation games.
It's
I don't
time
think
to
they're
evolve
amazing.
in the latest Digimon story game. One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select quality mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or performance mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
I will entry order
An
after this
adventure set high in the sky is soaring in. Form your party
What?
from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. channel the power of teamwork, and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer.
Huh. What's up this much at predictions?
Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th.
Did they put it a day forward because of Digimon?
The latest Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in.
Well, that's the Monster Hunter story
Your
game
monster
you're
allies,
getting, yeah.
called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge.
I'm actually thinking of playing this game
The riders trying to
on
save
PC, of course, because
contend with an
it'd be,
greater
what,
threat.
10 times cheaper? No, 11 times cheaper.
Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted
Haven't you
Reflection.
already said this
Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th.
in the last
A
one?
demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. New titles are joining the archives.
Ooh, what?
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals. And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon. Sonic Wings Special. And more will be released over time. The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos.
Isn't this already on Switch?
These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
The other games they mentioned? We're really getting game stuff built this year. That's
We found another body. I need your eyes.
why
on the
does
crime
Resident Evil Requiem keep getting shown?
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst
I get it,
Grace
it's a
Ashcroft
big game,
is
but
captured by the suspect while investigating the case. In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats.
It looks 60 FPS like it was like it's supposed to be.
Items and ammunition are at her
But
disposal.
it's not just but it's not like they just pulled it at 60.
Threats head on, or save her ammo for the next encounter. For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case. Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors are in City Hall. Definitely the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters
Didn't they
combat.
already have a direct?
He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles.
So since Grace doesn't have a gun,
Use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives.
the
and
more I
you
see
can
on the
change your
timestamp on
perspective
the
at any time.
well recording, the more this seems
There
to
are
look
multiple
worse and worse.
difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
We know.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace and Leon will also be available this summer. You
Okay.
can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins.
Wow. How useful.
Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month. You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Oh, my predictions.
Hey
are
everybody,
so-
from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you from the early days of
And what did you
gaming.
do in the Wii U era?
Incredible for us to partner on
And
the original Switch.
how long
And
did
was
it
just
take you
such a
to
great
port?
piece of
And
hardware
how much did you
also
charge
so
Wolfenstein
personal
and
to
Doom
play.
for?
We're excited
did
to
Wolfenstein
finally
take so
bring
long?
a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
Oh yeah, those two games got leaked, Fallout and Indiana.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge, shoot, build, and create alliances.
I've actually only played
as you
Fallout 4.
reshape the
The
wasteland
disc stopped working,
and
so
what remains
I was actually
of
waiting for this to see how it would look.
Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor. Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new. From the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults, the Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition.
Oh, that's not
Launching
what
on
I was
Nintendo
supposed to get.
Switch 2, February 24th.
I mean, good.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo
I
eShop.
should have afforded more than the games.
The year is 1937.
This is not only your franchises, this is the first game.
For an ancient power, and only one person can stop them.
Watch me.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Last Crusade. Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond. Use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes. and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin
supposed to
later
come out
today
there,
on
okay, so-
Nintendo eShop.
Please don't be. Oh, it's.
Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls.
Yes!
Oblivion
Yes!
Remastered.
Yes!
Experience this renowned open
This is genuinely the game
Nintendo system
that made me think,
first time.
yeah, I need my gaming PC.
Freely
Let's
customize
go!
a character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst
So, how is this the first franchise? You already have Skyrim.
I saw Tamriel was home.
And fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master
Yeah,
Raven's
I'm
domain
very excited. I mean, Skyrim's your favorite game. I think you'll want Oblivion Master. Now that's on the
remastered version.
one platform I actually can play it on.
Weapons, even rocks and sweep rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure.
And what about the
even
horse
further.
armor? Wait, was the horse armor DLC
Step through
included?
the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year. We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda
No!
Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
No! Was. Where do I imagine predict anything at this point? I don't know. Well, Oblivion's here. And that scooter. I mean, looking at this, there's some big games, but when you put archives on this list, you have to. I mean, can't wait for that one big. Well, let's look at how the comments are lashing out. Oh, wait, comments aren't here. So, was that good? I mean, Oblivion Remastered, I just can't wait for that to come, but everything else, I could wait for it to happen. Except maybe Elliot, that also, but a bunch of, saw a few big games, but, yeah, look, it's kind of like the last part of the showcase, but they'll never be good in the moment, unless it's a game you've just been waiting for all the time. That's it. See you in the next video.